Billin, Uptown Murf.
Top Billin.
You think I ain't hot, you're so wrong. Sorry for the prolong, but now life goes on. Listen, apologies, man. Kind of late with this, but better late than never, right? I said I was going to come back with the All-22. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're here now. So I purposely left some stuff off of the after-game review, and you know I was going to get to this one, so I'm not even sure why people even mentioned it, right? You have to be a premature evaluator to think that I was going to get on your man right here. Eat at Geno's, BKA Grub at Geno's with this bad boy right here. This was a complete gem. Look at him, right? Look at the breeches. But watch this right here. That man in the open field. Whoop! Oh, you saw that? Come on. Let's check it from this angle right here. Mad breeches. My man steps up in the pocket, keeping his eyes upfield, and whoop! That little subtle T right there. What did that do? That tenderized my man's ankles right there. He muscle relaxed them and tenderized his ankles at the same time. Geno Smith, remember, a lot of people out there talking about Geno Smith not being a good athlete, even saying like Yosemite Sam Howell's a better athlete than Geno Smith, despite Geno running a 4.5 40 at the combine of all places right there, and your boy Sam Howell running a 5, right? Over a 5. So keep that in mind there. That's what people will say when they don't like somebody. But look at that right there. Look at the agility right there. Listen, this man's ankles are gone, but they're not forgotten, right? Let's play a little bit of tribute to his ankles. Come on, man. Geno Smith. Now listen, I immediately had the Geno Vic all primed up, right? Obviously, I was late on it, and I seen people thought of the same thing too. So I'm glad I didn't actually do it, right? Because that means it's extremely generic. If other people are getting on it like that easy as well. But man, he was looking like Geno Cunningham out there. All kinds of stuff, man. I know he like that Geno Vic though, right? Obviously, both of them played for my Jets at the same time, right? I even have a screensaver that's been up here for a long time on my computer of both of those guys together, and I'm pretty sure he making Michael Vick proud with that, right? He was the one that kept Michael Vick from wearing the number 7 when Vick came to the Jets. Look at that. Oh, what are we doing right here? Come on, muscle relax that man. He will sleep good that night for sure. But listen, all jokes aside, I want to get into why I thought Geno Smith was extremely sharp. It's just a lot of the people let him down around him in the first half. And I saw some people come here with a little bit of angst and still doing the whole blame Geno shit from what was going on in the first half. So, you know, I don't like that. I said it before. If you come here with that bullshit Geno stuff this year, I'm just blocking you straight up, right? I may say something to you, but ultimately you're going to get blocked. But check this stuff out right here. So this one's different. I kind of want to focus on the lowlights to show you guys what the broadcaster should have shown you. It was kind of like a dereliction of duty. Now, I like my man Adam Archuleta when he was a player. He was a very good safety. Adam Archuleta was the truth, right? No doubt about that there. But on TV, man, sometimes he's kind of an airhead, straight up. On this one, it was kind of like a cliffhanger. It almost looked like he was blaming Geno Smith for this interception when Geno Smith was right. His offensive line was incorrect. Like, I don't understand how you wouldn't correct yourself on this one here. You got pretty much double posts going on the outside right here. Dennis Rodman Jr. himself, DK Metcalf, and then you have Lockett Launcher. You have Mayan Jigba, Jackson Smith and Jigba here on this deep out route. So you can see where they're trying to go with this. I believe Lockett probably runs it at a little bit more depth here. I believe you get Kenneth Walker coming through here, working to the flat. Geno Smith was right. If you look at Tyler Lockett right here, you look at what Tyler Lockett is doing, he's starting to clear. Geno Smith was going to get this pass, and it was going to be perfect. Look at that right here. On the break point, and bang. He said on the broadcast, I think, right? And I noticed that. People will repeat whatever the broadcasters say, right? People are parrots out there. Watch the damn game with the sound off, right? So formulate your own opinions of shit, right? Because this was not thrown directly to Singleton. He said that, right? He was like, he just threw it right to Singleton. Geno knows what's going on right here. You can see him adjusting the protection, right? And getting everybody set there, and then he's going into it. But what do you have right here? a failure to protect, right? You see your boy Fent right here getting walked into the lap of the quarterback right away, first and foremost. But then, of course, you get your usual suspects here. And this one actually might be on Connor Williams. Yeah. I hate to say it, right? Your boy Connor Williams right here kind of getting taken to school, right? My man gets up into his chest. He gets the leverage game popping there, continuing the drive. Then Connor Williams starts the heavy-legged waist bend. You see him just bending at the waist right here? If Connor Williams was to get down, really widen his stance there, probably wouldn't happen, but he's able to get skinny through Connor Williams, and you get that breach. And there you go. This right here, Geno still has the ball in his hands, and he's getting tackled. This made the ball go short. He didn't throw it right to him. Type of dumbass shit is that to not point that out? What are we doing right here, right? Come on. But if you look at the break point right here from Tyler Lockett coming through, right, come back right here, watch Lockett. He runs a really good route right here, presses it vert, sticks that foot in the ground. Look, my man is done. Right, he's cooked, right? He's damn near looking at the crowd, looking at the cheerleaders and shit on a transition. He had that's almost hands to the face. I wish I could get closer to it, but looks like it's hands to the face, and it starts Lockett kind of in his tracks, made him stumble a little bit. But look, he was done. Now look at that. Look at the separation there. Geno Smith was going to throw this bad boy right here. Tyler Lockett was going to meet it right there. Simple. It was going to be a long gainer right there. Everybody's going to go crazy. The crowd was going to go wild. But his offensive line let him down. So that was where he was going with the ball. That was a perfect read there. It was going to be open. It's going to be he was going for the path of most resistance, right? But going downfield more. People want him to be a little bit more aggressive. He was going downfield, and it was going to be a downfield completion. Like, come on, don't be that guy. Now, I expected the offense to get off to a slow start. Pretty much around the league, with people not playing their starters in the preseason, it shows in the first game. People are using the first game as kind of a throwaway game, at least the first half, to really kind of get in a rhythm, right? Now, them playing a few plays in one series and scoring a touchdown, that really wasn't anything, right? That's not enough to really gauge, right? So they're really just doing it through training camp. So I knew they were going to come out slow there, but a lot of that, right, was inside out, right? Having that leaky protection in the beginning. You get a clear out route here by DK Metcalf. You get, I believe, your boy Smith and Jigba here kind of on a stop route. You get an over route by Noah Fant, and then Tyler Lockett, he's getting vert as well. I think he's getting to the post. Now, a goofball is going to say that Geno Smith could just hit Kenneth Walker right here. It's called a damn progression for a reason. You're not going to get to it. You don't go to this first, right? That would be Charlie checkdown type. That would be Bo Nix, right? Bo Nix was doing stuff like that. Immediately go to your checkdown. Now, he's reading deep to short, and there's nobody open. And there's not enough time to really get down to your check. By the time he tries to do that, Noah Fant and all these guys, George Fant and all these guys are getting it. I think this was on the inside, though, this time. I forget who, right? Yeah, I think this was the one that was on Laken Tomlinson when he got sacked there. But if you can see right here, there's nowhere to go with this, right? You got somebody over the top on here. You got Lockett kind of over under coverage. If he's going to throw it to a spot, he's going to throw it right here. Fant hasn't covered yet, and you can have somebody drive on his catch as well right there. So where do you go through this? You need your progressions. You need enough time to be able to hit this check down right here. You did not have enough time. And by the time he's kind of get to that, it's already a sack. Like, come on, man. Learn football. You guys got to learn football, right? At least the people who are – it's not even probably that you guys don't know football. It's just that you just don't like Geno Smith, so you're not going to be reasonable. Now, I'm joking. Now, you guys don't know shit about football. So it's a combination of the both, if you ask me, with a lot of the people out there. So not a lot of my fans, right? Not a lot of my people, my top billing villains out here, right? You guys know football. But a lot of the guys that you come bring me their analysis, and people saying, oh, yeah, Geno was he was offbeat to start the game. I'm like, he was offbeat? Like, what the hell? Apologies. This was actually George Fant right here. Getting that prison loving. Ooh, that was that quick prison loving, too. You just started your sentence. You just started your bid, and you already getting prison loving. Look at it. Bang, got him into his chest, and then leaped through. No definitely nowhere for Geno to go with this, right? How can you blame Geno Smith on this one? Come on, man. Remember this one? It was a false start, but Geno was the one that was offbeat, huh? Like, what are we doing here? That got something to do with Geno? Nah, you see your boy right there? Laviska Shenault couldn't hold his water. False start. Looking at this one, the DK Metcalf on the All-22, it's even more egregious than the post-game one. This was thrown perfectly. You're a big money superstar. You have to come down with these type of plays. Look at this. Absolutely perfect. They are dialed in with this downfield passing. I noticed that. It seems like they are being very aggressive under Ryan Grubb. You can see that even in the preseason. And Geno Smith, right? Everything that you heard about him in the preseason or in the offseason in general looks like it's true. Straight up. He is dialed in, focused, laser, and his passes look on point like you wouldn't believe. Look at that. Go led him away. That was actually a decently run route by DK Metcalf to give him enough room on the sideline. But, man, you got to be able to go up and squeeze these. Look at that. Right away. I forget once somebody made some weak-ass excuse about this too. Right? Just being a fanboy. But no, there's no excuse for this. Go up, squeeze it, get your Randy Moss on, a T.O. or whomever was good at that type of stuff. You know, it's funny, a lot of the younger or smaller receivers around the league are getting really good at that, right? The best being probably Garrett Wilson from the Jets. And you got Malik Neighbors from the New York Giants, very good at this type of stuff. DK Metcalf, it's not all about your size, man, right? Pause. It's about your hand-eye coordination, your ability to just be able to look the ball in and squeeze, man. Now, this one, Zach Allen giving Laken Tomlinson the business, getting that quick vert pressure right on Geno before he can even really get through his first or secondary read. Check it out. That's real quick right there. Look at him. He just kind of throws it away or throws it in the direction of Noah Fant. You're going to have some people saying, oh, why didn't he complete that pass, Cletus? He should have completed it. Maybe he should have, but it wasn't going to go anywhere. So I love these levels concepts, and you can see Geno being dialed in. This is a touchdown. DK Metcalf got Pat Surtain, but once again, it's a breach on the inside, so Geno has to take the path of least resistance this time. So you get a couple of stop routes right here, but one in Smith and Jigba that stops and then floats the zone to the outside. Fant here stops, and then he floats the zone to the inside. And then you get, I believe, your boy Jake Bobo right here. I want to say he's running a dig right on the inside. So you can see the levels concept going. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Maybe a flat route too. So you can see what Ryan Grubb is doing here. And if you saw this, right, when they get that protection down, Ryan Grubb got himself, look at that. Ryan Grubb got himself one. Right? You can see how they want to be aggressive. That's probably where Geno wanted to go to begin with. But, of course, protection lets him down, but he still has some leeway, right? He still has a way out of that. And Jackson Smith and Jigba doing the damn thing after the catch. Mind Jigba. See it from this angle here. See where the breach comes through. Ooh, what was that? Okay, Allen again. He teleported on Anthony Bradford. Now, Anthony Bradford, I said last year that he was suspect a lot last year at times. He was looking suspect a lot in this game as well, man. You may want to give that young boy a call, right? Your man Christian Haynes might want to give him a call out there. And then on the other side with Laken Tomlinson, I would give Olu Oluwatimi a call on that side if you're going to have a guy like Connor Williams at center. Why not just get the best five out there you can get regardless of position? So that would be me, but hey, it is what it is. Understands pre-snap that they may be in zone with man principles. So sending DK Metcalf here in front of Surtain and then getting Jackson Smith and Jigba out to the flats, you can see how they play off of that. Real quick game stuff, even with a little bit of a half sprint. Sprinting out of that, off the play action, able to deal it to your boy Smith and Jigba. Real easy there. These unblocked defenders be killing me, though, right? Having the option off of those guys, right? These guys are very athletic. You got Fant on the cross formation block. I love the split flow action. Look at that. Split flow action here, getting everybody's attention to go this way, only to send Noah Fant here on the level. You got, remember, Njigba on that level, and then Metcalf coming here. So you can see all the level that they're working right there. And he's able to make quick decisions off of that as well. Look at that. Yaka. Move the chains. They want to move the chains a little bit, right? Looking like that pass at the beginning, they were passing to open up the run, but they were kind of hitting with the quick jaws, right? The quick game jaws to really press it vertical, right? Really stress that secondary.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.